internationally for display in our offices around the world. It's also to share the works with the public in different ways, such as this one, in the form of an organized exhibition of works from our collection. So that's how it starts.
El compromiso no es solamente en coleccionar, sino hay un compromiso de docencia y al exhibir las obras poder presentar, poder aportar a la educación.
Okay, Beuys y más allá is traveling to 6 different countries in Latin America, and the composition of the show has changed with each one. Constant stays the works by the German artists that you will see on the ground floor, and then to each country, the host country, the exhibition will change. So this version at Casa República is actually the 5th venue of the show, and is based on a very experimental idea that is offered in a true Beuysien spirit.
Esta muestra de Beuys y más allá está itinerando por 6 países distintos y la composición de la exhibición cambia en cada uno de los países. Esta versión en el Banco de la República es la 5ª muestra de la exhibición, y es una versión, y está basada en la idea experimental de Beuys, y tiene ese espíritu de Beuys de ser experimental y docente.
So to be clear, it's not a show, specifically about Joseph Beuys and Joseph Beuys only. It's a show that uses the work and the ideas of Joseph Beuys as a place to start.
Entonces no es realmente una exhibición sobre Beuys, sino es el espíritu de él es como un punto de partida para entender la obra y las ideas de él.
And the fact that Beuys was an artist and a teacher, a political activist, a reformer, an ecologist, a provocateur, and to some a complete charlatan, or worse, he had many enemies in the art critic world. They rejected his actions and his egotistical showmanship in the name of art. But he was, in any case, a very influential figure in the world of art. But he was also instrumental to Deutsche Bank's decision to support art and artists that continues to this day.
Entonces Joseph Beuys fue un artista y un docente, también un político, un activista, era muy controvertido, era un ecologista, y algunos lo consideraban como un charlatán. Tuvo muchos enemigos dentro del ámbito de la crítica de arte. Sin embargo, el Deutsche Bank se interesó mucho se ha interesado mucho en la obra de él para mostrar su parte también docente.
And beginning in the 1980s, 2 very senior board members in Germany were extremely impressed by Joseph Beuys and the man and his proactive ideas about how to rethink, restructure a post-war Germany based on his very complex theories about social sculpture and a participatory form of art. And one that incorporated and respected its artists as integral to the good health of an open society.
Entonces, a comienzos de los 80s, había 2 personas dentro del comité del Deutsche Bank que estaban muy impresionados con el esfuerzo de Joseph Beuys durante la posguerra para repensar y proponer cambios para Alemania, ¿no? Y sobre todo con su concepto de lo que era escultura social.
So in the following years, at times Joseph Beuys was very difficult and critical towards the bank, with political inside stories. And he pushed hard against the bank. So this is not a show that celebrates Joseph Beuys, from the perspective of our holdings, and we want to celebrate him as some kind of a demigod, and a complicit relationship to him. But his philosophy that art creates social value in terms of building better communities, by promoting better individuals and better business environments, is one that we still continue to believe in today.
Entonces, el banco, la relación de Joseph Beuys con el Deutsche Bank era una crítico, pues tenía una mirada crítica hacia el banco. Entonces, les está diciendo que el banco no es que esté celebrando de por sí como el hecho de tener la obra de él, sino lo que quieren mostrar es su esfuerzo y sus valores frente a la manera en que un artista puede proporcionar mejoras en la sociedad, ayudar a personas a que sean mejores personas, como a su entendimiento social del arte.
So, the concept of the show is twofold, two parts. The first is a presentation of works on paper from the Deutsche Bank collection by Beuys, this very significant German artist and teacher from the 20th century, to be shown alongside works by 6 of his most prominent students, Emmy Knobel, Blinky Palermo, Katharina Sieverding, Norbert Tadeusz, Lothar Baumgarten, and Jörg Immendorf. So these are the works that you will see on the first floor of this exhibition.
Okay. Entonces, el concepto de la muestra tiene 2 partes. La primera parte es una muestra de 100 obras sobre el papel que adquirió el Deutsche Bank y las obras de 6 de los estudiantes más prominentes que tuvo Beuys, y son,
Emmy Knobel, Blinky Palermo, Katharina Sieverding, Norbert Tadeusz, Lothar Baumgarten, and Jörg Immendorf.
Y estos van a estar expuestos en el primer piso.
Okay, and the second part of the curatorial concept is to present works by a significant artist and teacher from East Coast country, in this case obviously Colombia, in tandem with the German artists, and including a selection of his or her students. And this is what you will find on the second floor, where you will find the very powerful works by Danilo Dueñas, and outstanding works by 5 of his students, or former students, and many who are teachers themselves.
Y entonces, la segunda parte tiene como concepto la curaduría del trabajo de un artista importante en cada uno de los países donde va a itinerar la muestra. En este caso, en Colombia, tenemos el trabajo de Danilo Dueñas y 5 de los estudiantes que trabajan con él. Algunos de esos estudiantes ahora también son docentes.
So these include Bernardo Ortiz, Rosario Lopez, Lucas Ospina, François Boucher, and Luisa Unger.
Entonces estos incluyen a Bernardo Ortiz, Rosario López, Lucas Ospina, François Boucher y Luisa Unger.
So the way that it works is that a curator from each country and institution is invited to select the teacher and artist. I believe that Maria already explained that. So and ultimately the idea is a collaboration of ideas and the general presentation. So this whole idea kind of springs also from another Beuysian idea, and even a Socratic idea, the idea of creating a dialogue, which was very important to Beuys in his methods of teaching. He really believed in creating, bringing discussions in his classrooms that were composed in sort of a seminar-like manner.
Entonces, la forma en que esto funciona es que se selecciona a un docente y artistas en cada país, y la institución invita a seleccionar este docente, estos artistas, y luego a entrar a discutir con ellos ideas sobre el arte, que en sí la propuesta es muy beuysana, porque para él era muy importante estos conservatorios que armaban clase, esta forma de discutir las ideas, la forma de crear diálogo.